So, good day everyone. So, let's talk about So, first is Jesus was born CA 4 BC and was crucified 33 years after approximately AD 30. The short stay of Jesus Christ here on earth revolutionized man's concept of vigosity and theology. So let's talk about the teaching methods of Jesus Christ. First, here is parable, a short story, a weighty similitude used to convey instruction to prejudiced and inattentive hearers. Example here is prodigal son, Luke 15:11-33. Second is conversational method, an intimate face-to-face, direct, natural, personal end. So here are the example, John 3:1-11 between Jesus and Nicodemus. Second is proverbial or gnomic method. Jesus in his teachings frequently used gnomes or proverbs. Some were quoted from the Old Testament and others were his own. Example here is, for many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew 22:14. So let's talk about the early Christian education. Upon the resurrection of Jesus Christ, he commissioned his disciples to go into the world and preach the gospel, Matthew 28:19. But they received a lot of presentations from the unbelieving world. By virtue of this support, the following Christian schools were established. So here are the three schools established. First is catechumenal. So first is school for new converts. Second is catechetical, school for leadership training. And lastly is the cathedral or Episcopalian, school for the clergy. So let's talk about the different medieval movements in education. Is also known as the Middle Age or the Dark Age, which refers to the span of time from the downfall of the Roman Empire in the year AD 476 to the beginning of the Renaissance period about 1333. Monasticism. Education was a religious discipline. Education was strict, rigid, and punishment was severe. Education was based on monastic vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience during the reign of Charlemagne, 772–804. He supported the monastic schools and even established court schools to educate his constituents. Scholasticism. Education was an intellectual discipline. The punishment. This movement was to bring reason to faith and theology by using logic. Next is Saint Thomas of Aquinas, 1225–1274, was one of the foremost proponents of scholastic movement. He also wrote the Summa Theology, which became the basis of the majority of the doctrines of the Catholic Church. Next, here is the medieval university, started as Universitas Magistrorum, or corporation of teachers and students characters the Pope or the kings. So let's also talk about the composition of the medieval university. First, here is the Studium General, the student body. Second is nation, a group of students who had the same place of origin. Next is councilors, leaders of a nation. And lastly is the facultas, teachers of the same subject. We also have here dean, head of the facultas, and lastly rector, head of the medieval university. So let's talk about the chivalry. Education as a social discipline. This kind of movements flourished in the Christian countries in Europe as a response to the increasing education needs of the son of the nobility. The following stages before he is fully accepted as a member of his social class. First is page, unattended to the noble counts at the age of 14 years, squire, an attendant to a knight at the age of 14 years, and lastly, knight, a full-fledged warrior who has vowed to. First is protect the women and the poor, defend the church and the state, and lastly is attack the weak. So let's talk about also the guild system. Education for the middle class. Towards the end of the medieval period, a new class of people arose between the nobles and the peasants. The bourgeoisie, or what we call burgher, or the middle class, these people. So there are two types of guilds. First is craft guild and merchant guild. So when we talk about craft guild, organization of skilled craftsmen, while merchant guild organization of businessmen. So let's talk about also the Islamic influence on education. Islam, which means submission to God, a religion that was established by the Prophet Muhammad 570 to 632, is a monastic religion whose followers worship only one God. The guild system, education for the middle class. So, I prepared also two questions here, and let's see if kung may natatandaan kayo sa ating tinalakay kanina. So, and comment down below your answer. So, I prepared two questions here that you need to answer. First is, this is known that education was a religious disciplines. So choices here: A. Scholasticism, B. Monasticism, C. The medieval university, and lastly, Saint Thomas of Aquinas. And number 2, Christian educational in the New Testament with. So here are the choices: A. Jewish, B. Rabbis, C. Scribes, and lastly is Jesus. So thank you for watching.